All right, guys, we're back for another episode of Dumb Smartasses, and I'm back again with my main one, my day one, my boy Brandon in here.
Yo.
And this week we're gonna talk about a various amount of topics. We're gonna cover the junior, the trial, and also the funeral because that was very sad. And actually, my boy Brandon had a few topics you want to discuss too. If you want to discuss them or say them.
Yeah,
or
you want me to just say them right now when we get to it?
Yeah, we just get to it. That's the first one. We just get to it.
All right.
So.
What you want to start off with?
Well, just say the main thing, like the main thesis of it, like.
Oh well, I was talking about how basically the state that black people in today in the United States, and everybody knows what's going on, but like my thing is the acting as if this is a surprise, like everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? This shit been happening, and it's like I don't feel like a strong enough want for changes about us, bro. So shit gonna keep happening. I want to talk about the food, how the food that's popular here in America is making us sick, and how not only the food industries profit from that, but the medical industries, because we gotta buy medicine because we eating these foods.
Yeah, getting cancer and shit like that.
Yeah, man, those are my two.
You have one more?
I did have one more.
It was good. That shit was very important. I can't think of it neither. That's the one we want to get into.
The food.
I thought that was the thing you was gonna say.
What was it?
That shit was. I thought you wrote it down. I'm gonna tell you to write it down.
Off the top of my head, it'll probably come to me when we talking.
But anyways, and also, well, you just want to get into that. The first thing about like how black people nowadays, like our conditions, and do we really care about certain things?
Oh, religion.
Oh yeah, religion. It sure was.
Yeah.
All right, and also religion. Like as far as religion goes, what's the purpose of it? Like, why was it created? You know what I'm saying? And also, like what is it made for? And do we even need religion? That's my first question for you. I'm gonna break it off.
You want to start with religion?
Yeah, I kind of do.
All right.
Cause that's a big controversial topic. You know,
Yeah.
everybody gonna have their different views on it. You know what I'm saying?
So you want me to start?
Well, I'm gonna ask you that question. Like, do you think we need religion? Are you very religious? Are you spiritual? You know what I'm saying? What kind of person are you?
So me personally, I want to become more spiritual.
Okay.
When I say spiritual, I mean get more in tune with the higher power. I feel like I know it's a higher power, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, where did all this shit come from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know it's somebody or something, some type of force to be reckoned with that we need to build some type of relationship with.
Exactly.
My thing is, I feel as though like the Bible, the Torah, whatever the
Quran.
Yeah, all those type books and those religions, the main ones, is just allegory. It shouldn't be taken word for word. And I feel like it's a power tactic that the people of power use to control the people. Well, really the mass, the society.
Okay, so you think we don't need religion at all?
Hell no.
All right, well, I'm gonna come from the opposite side of that. I think we do need religion. I think religion gives us structure. You know what I'm saying? Give some people purpose, meaning in life. You know what I'm saying? People look to religion.
When I say when we don't need religion, I mean everybody needs to be in tune with the real shit. Like what all the major religions stem from, we need to be in tune with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we don't need to have knowledge on like what's next or, you know what I'm saying, even about being a human. Like you'll be surprised on like how much shit like people don't even know about themselves. You know what I'm saying? In this form, being a human. So it's like I do feel like we need something, but it's like
you don't think we need like the practices that comes with it, like as far as going to church, you know what I'm saying, Bible study. You don't think we need that?
Quote the Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say it and y'all can look it up for yourselves. The Bible literally says somewhere, slaves obey thy master, bro. Literally. it tells you to do that. Another verse I read in the Bible, like I read most of the Bible, bro. Most Christians don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I just sat down one day, started reading that shit. Another part of the Bible says that if a man rapes a virgin, he is her wife now. You know what I'm saying? There's no way around that. Like, they promote rape and slavery. You know what I'm saying? I posted something on my Instagram story yesterday. It was about two angels came down to this guy's village, right? And then the other villagers was like, well, we don't know this guy, let's rape him. You know what I'm saying? And the guy who was protecting him, he was like, nah, I'm not gonna let y'all rape him. Y'all can have my 2 virgin daughters instead.
Okay.
Like, this man literally offered his virgin daughter.
What I was gonna ask you was, what Bible did you read? Because you know all of them kind of got a different. Say the same shit. King James, different ways.
They're just saying the same shit.
Right. No, like I said, the same message, but they might say it in different ways. They might word it different ways.
That's strictly it. Like the different Bible versions. Like, they're all saying the same shit. It's just worded differently.
But anyways, as far as the Bible goes, I feel like all of it is not meant to be taken literal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is just stories. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like it's a message that you can take from it and you should take from it. I know you probably read the book of Job. Never read that one? I think story just basically teaches you or tells you that, like, perseverance and also, like, being like steadfast, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just because shit not going right for you at this moment, like, just because something bad happened to you, that's a little small part in your whole life.
People are born into this world like in broken homes, you know what I'm saying, not knowing where their next meal will come from, not knowing where they're gonna sleep at. You know what I'm saying? Like, what could they have done before birth to even put them in that situation?
It's not. Ain't nothing they did, because none of us asked. You know what I'm saying? We ain't asked to be here.
That's
you know
what I'm saying.
That's their
like,
parents.
You can't just say, like,
that's their parents' situation. You gotta look at their
not
parents.
even their parents. Like, their parents was in the same shit. Like,
okay, but
I'm
look,
talking about, like,
as a grown man and woman, you just have to lay down, knowing you didn't have nowhere to stay, knowing you didn't have no, you couldn't provide for your damn self. I know you can't provide for no kids, so you gotta think about that too. So, like I said, whenever you decide to lay down with somebody and you decide to fuck out of rubber, you have to have that in your mind. Like, okay, if we have this child, you know what I'm saying, can I provide for this child? You know what I'm saying? Can I, you know what I'm saying, like, do I have a roof over my head to provide a roof over this child's head? So that's have to come into account. That's why I said it's the parents' fault. Like, I know you're saying maybe the parents also had it fucked up, like, growing up. But even then, like,
I'm talking, like, on a mass scale, like certain parts of, like, Siberia or Africa, like, all them over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, all they know is starving and
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Life is a little bit different in Africa because, you know, like, their standard of living is a little bit lower than ours. So, like, let's say you have some money or whatever and you go to Africa, it's worth more. So, not saying that means anything, but with me saying that, I just feel like poor to us is not poor to Africa, people in Africa. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the same type of poor because it's different conditions. They going through different shit, like way different shit. So with that being said, you saying why are they in that position? Why are they in that, I guess, state? Like, why are they starving?
Is, like, I wrote a bunch of questions in the Bible, bro. I was like, say there is a Christian God or whatever. Like, why couldn't we just be born under him? Like, why would he even put us on earth and, like, even put in our mind, like, the smallest of doubt that he's real? Or another question I have is, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are there no prominent women in the Bible other than Jesus' mom? Or, like, I wish I brought the paper. It was a whole bunch. If say, cause you know how biased Christians are, bro. Like, people sin every day, but, like, let somebody be gay, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, you're condemned to hell. But it's like, why would God even have somebody even be born gay if being gay makes them go to hell?
Yeah, right.
So it's like, if people don't even take those kind of things into account, and it's like, I'm telling you, bro, it's like, I can't just persuade you to think a certain way, bro. It's like it's literally gonna have to take for the individual. But like all you gotta do is just look into this shit, bro, and like you'll see like it's something about like these major religions and it's just bullshit. And there was like another section of my paper that I had. It was just like superstitious stuff that you don't see today, like Jesus turning water to wine, or Peter walking on water, or Jesus splitting a piece of bread amongst thousands of people, or goddamn a fish swallowing up a man at sea and then God 3 days later told him to spit him back up, or fucking it's just so much bullshit, bro.
I feel like,
and it's like people. This is the thing, and it's like this tie back to the school system we were talking about, bro. Because it's like you condition people's head to like not ask any questions. You know what I'm saying? Like I was brought up in a church. You know what I'm saying? But I've always been the type to be like, like you know, like at the end of the service, they'll be like,
you got any questions?
Nah, like they'll be like, they'll be praying. And they're like, if anybody feel as though they were to die right now, they don't know they're going to heaven or hell. Blah blah blah. Come up to the altar. I did that 3 times, bro. And every time I asked, well, how do I? Basically, I'm saying like, how do I know this shit is real? What am I going to do after this? I swear to God, every time they was like, you just gotta have faith. You just gotta have faith. You just gotta have faith. And that's not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I need real proof and evidence. And it's like people being brought up in the church all of their lives, on top of the current school system that we have. It's like they don't even question that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like people actually, like 40 to 45% of Americans, bro, actually believe that the world started 2,000 years ago, or that fucking you know what I'm saying, that like there actually was a, you know what I'm saying, like a Jesus. And then my thing is with him.
Oh, you don't believe in Jesus at all? You don't believe in that man?
Because it's like every religion has their own savior. Christians have Jesus, Islam has Muhammad, and I forget who the Jews have.
Abraham.
I think it's Abraham. It's like they all have they all have different saviors, but it's like the same God, quote unquote. And it's like
well, you gotta think. Okay, so
like they just personified the different saviors, but it's like that savior is still under the same God in every single religion. And then when you were going, I was like, well, if there's one God, why are there so many different religions? And then even within the church, you got Methodist, you got Baptist, you got Protestant, you got Jehovah's Witness. Like if it's all one nigga, like why is it so split up and divided up?
That's because simply put, that was designed for it to be like that. So you can be confused. So you can be thinking like, you know what I'm saying, what should I follow? What should I do? But a lot of these religions are man-made. You know what I'm saying? Like Christianity, that's a man-made religion. I don't know if y'all know that, but that's a man-made religion. Yeah, that's a man-made religion.
All religions are man. Religion is someone. The people of power said, "Hey, this is what it is," and the mass of y'all follow this standard because we have this.
The Bible is only his point of view of what God said. You know what I'm saying? Or like that's.
They say it was written by different people, and they just all comprise it in one book.
Okay. So that's their point of view. You know what I'm saying? So you just got.
But it's not even real people. Like somebody, I promise, bro.
You don't think nobody else.
And then this is another thing, bro. The Bible itself, it's so many different forms of the Bible, bro, in different cultures that we don't know about. It's just Christianity is like the prominent one because we here in America.
There's actually a anti-Christianity. I don't know exactly what it's called. I looked it up one night. I was kind of studying it, but basically, it's some weird shit. Like they believe in Jesus too, I think, but it's kind of like to the point where like they believe in like other beings. Like they don't think it's only humans. I might be getting that wrong, but yeah, I don't want to keep talking about that.
What I was saying earlier, bro, because it's like I was looking online, bro, and I wish I had could send a link in this shit, but it's
you can send a link, we can send links.
All right, bet, so we'll do that. But it's literally like the Bible, the same thing. Like it was crazy how this video broke it down, bro. It was like he was the son of God to a virgin. You know what I'm saying? He was born to 3 wise men, but it was different names in different books. Like in this book, it was like the 3 kings. The next one, it was the 3 saviors. The next one was the 3 angels. And then everyone, Jesus had a different name, but it was like the same structure, the same plot. You know what I'm saying? Died and resurrected 3 days later. Like, it was literally the same shit, but just different names. And like, they broke down all of that shit, bro.
What do you mean different names?
Like Jesus, like say in another culture, China.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like y'all.
But it look, it's not China. It's like a small culture that people don't know about over here. Okay. But it's like in their culture, they call Christianity something else. And the people within the book, prime example, Jesus, he had a different name. Like in that culture over there, they'll call him Shukla or some shit. And Shukla had 3 angels that was there for his birth, and fucking Anne was his mother, and Anne was a virgin. And then Shukla he grew up and he died, and then 3 days later he resurrected. And they called it fucking not Easter but Keister. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just different words for the same shit, bro. And like, I actually looked them up, and like, that shit is real. And it's like, it just goes to show, like, they make these stories up, bro, to like distract you from who you really are spiritually, bro. And it's like, that's the thing, bro. Nobody is spiritual. Everyone is religious, and like that, it's a fucked up world, bro. Because like, a human is supposed to like people don't even know about chakras, bro. You know what I'm saying? People don't even know about the diet that you're supposed to take into your body to like get you more in tune with the earth and the higher power, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's like religion to me is basically a fat ass distraction and power tactic to control a mass of people to go in the order that the people of power want them to go in.
That's true. I agree. And it's also how you follow your religions, because everybody that's Christian, you know what I'm saying, they're not ignorant to the fact that there are people in power that want you to believe certain things. Like, there's Christians that, like, because Christians eat pork, right?
Yep.
There's Christians that don't eat pork because they really like, they're true Christians because they really like live that
Jews
shit.
Not supposed to eat pork.
No, but Christians not supposed to eat pork either.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they not supposed to eat pork either. But anyways, and also there's Christians that can.
Oh, no, Muslims are not supposed to eat pork. But go ahead.
But anyways, yeah, like I was saying, there's Christians that are open-minded to other religions, that they're not just closed-minded and only seek I'm pretty sure we have all met someone that has been like diehard, you know what I'm saying, Christians, where they don't even think they can listen to a word of somebody else's religion. Like, I'm not gonna go to hell.
Exactly,
I'm not
bro.
gonna.
And then, you know what I'm saying? If it's like, well, who are you to say another religion is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Their religion and their culture, their religion is right. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Who are they to say yours is wrong? And it's like, it's just so much bullshit, bro. And it's like, I think we just need to leave it at that. And like, we gonna leave the link to that shit on the video I was talking about. Cause it's like I said, bro. Like, that's one of those topics. Like, you have to come to realization, like, for yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like the people who don't have an interest in it, just gonna listen and be like, oh, well, wow, that's crazy. Or, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But like, you really have to dig into it for yourself and find it out. Yeah. So, what was the next thing?
Religion. You want to talk about? Did you want to talk about eating right or no?
Oh yeah.
Did you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. So, eating right. All right. Well, I'm gonna start off by saying, like, we all know that we ain't supposed to eat meat, right? Right? Okay. Right. So I'm gonna just break it up. I'm gonna start off with that. And that's kind of why I decided to turn, not vegan, but pescatarian. But, so basically what pescatarian means, for all y'all that don't know, is you only eat fish.
Seafood.
Right. And that's like a real, like, that's really like a, I guess, an easy way to ease into the full vegan lifestyle, because if you trying to, I guess, have a better, like, you know what I'm saying, diet, and you're trying to have, like, all right, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people always ask me why my skin looks like this and why people got nice skin and shit like that. It's not heredity, or some of it may be, but for the most part, it's what you eat, nigga. Like, you are what you eat. They say that shit for a reason. Like, people's skin looks so messed up and stuff is mainly because they eat the wrong stuff. They're not supposed to be eating certain stuff. Like, people be eating all kind of animals that we ain't supposed to be eating. Like, all right, chicken, okay, we know that. For one, all right, let me break the chicken down. Chicken is one of the most nastiest animals ever. It eat its own feces. So just think about that for a minute. You're eating someone that eat its own feces. And also, you got to think about how these people and these whoever kills the chicken and serve it to you, you got to think about how they're killing the chicken also. Because these people, they'll kill the chicken in front of another chicken to put that fear in it. And you got to think about what's that, you know what I'm saying? That fear that was in that chicken because he saw his mother or his fucking dad or cousin, whoever, just get killed. That fear is now in you. Now you wonder why you don't want to chase your damn dreams. And when you want to have your own business or something like that, and you don't know why you keep on procrastinating and not going after it. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. It's right there. Because all of it ties in. You may not think it does, but it do. All of it ties in. So what you eat has to do with what you think. It got something to do with how you look. It got something to, you know what I'm saying? Like, right, all that shit ties in. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like that. So
goddamn, so you know how it's a stigma of like healthy food, good food, the right food. It's like it goes to show like how messed up our head is as a society, because like the stigma healthy food is the food that we're literally designed to be eating, bro. Like, we're like, okay, if you think about it, bro, look at animals, you know what I'm saying, in the kingdom, in the wild, wherever. Everything that they need to live comes from the earth. So it's like we're no exception to that. But it's like we got so accustomed to going to the doctor and buying food at restaurants that we think that the earth can't provide us with what we need to live naturally.
All right. Another thing is we need to get back to farming.
Hold on. Yeah, exactly.
But you can continue.
So, damn, bro, I fucked up, bro. You let me know. I lost my train of thought. Healthy, natural.
You were saying people need to stop going out to restaurants and shit.
Yeah, I lost it though. But I'm gonna just yeah, bro. It's like we're supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables, grains, nuts, like shit that comes from the earth.
Right.
But what happened was that this is what I was gonna say. Dead animals. All right. Oh yeah, this was okay. So if you look at a cow or a deer, what they eat, grass, plants. That's a living object, or that's a life source. You know what I'm saying? Any type of plants, berries, vegetables, fruit. If you get it from the ground, those animals that eat that, though it's a living life form. They get that energy from the sun, and like I know you remember that chart where like they get that from the sun, and that energy flows into the herbivores that eat those, and their energy flow to the carnivores. Now this is what I was getting at. When a lion eats a deer, or a shark eats a whatever the fuck in the water, that's real fresh meat. You know what I'm saying? That whatever they ate had energy. You know what I'm saying? That they eat that. Like any type of thing that you put fuel in is supposed to make it run more. So we got so accustomed to eating dead flesh that's been dead for so long. That's why we get itis.
Alright, and they got all these preservatives and whatnot in it.
Right. When you fuel yourself up and eat, you're supposed to be energized.
Alright.
But it's like I said, the norm is eating dead flesh that's been dead for weeks or months.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the new norm now.
So basically, what you're saying is, the food that we're eating has little to no nutrients in it at all.
The meat, no. Yeah. And it's like this is what they like. I'm telling you, bro. Like, and this is another thing. This is like a smaller topic. The media, bro. Like, this is the thing, bro. If you can put literally anything, if you put it in the news, the newspaper, TV shows, magazines, online, you can, I swear to God, bro, and it's been prevalent. Like, we see this shit. You can put anything out there. If you keep putting that shit out there, bro, no matter how bogus it is, for some reason, people just eat it up. Like, if it, like, take it as it's true. So what they do with that is, they say protein. You need your protein. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go without protein, and protein is found in meat. So, like, people,
Yeah, use
they,
that.
you know what I'm saying? When I tell them about being vegan or woo-woo, they be like, where are you going to get your protein? Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, there's
You
protein
know,
and other things.
That's what I'm saying. And then it's like, protein isn't a necessity to have. It's just, we've been so wired and trained to think that. Like another thing we was talking about, the last thing. What was it? You said the word conspiracy. The word. All right, we finna look it up on Google right quick, just like real fast. The word conspiracy literally means, and I ain't even about to go off the top of my head. Like, I'm gonna literally show you what it means.
You think we use the word wrong?
So look, the word conspiracy on Google literally means a secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful on a mass scale. So the group is smaller, but they're imposing harm on a larger scale. So that's literally what it means now, the definition. But through the media, television shows, all that, bro, they've made people believe that the word conspiracy means something that's BS or it's not proven to be true. Like, they've literally took a word and made its own meaning through they just kept pushing that what's the word?
Narrative.
They just kept pushing that narrative as if that's what the word means. So like, people be like, oh, he had a conspiracy about blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the people who call it, like, who are labeled conspiracy theorists, you know what I'm saying? It's like, off rip, they have that negative connotation to them because, like, nigga, oh, that's just conspiracy. But the word conspiracy literally means, I wish that it was a camera on here. It literally means a secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful. So they want you to think like that's bullshit, basically. Like, oh no, we're not trying to harm y'all. You know what I'm saying? The meat that we giving y'all, we not harming y'all. And I watched this. I'm gonna bring it back to what we're talking about. I was watching this documentary. It's called What the Health, and basically, bro, it showed how meat is linked to cancer and diabetes. But like cancer organizations, like to that's supposed to be made to like help prevent cancer and take you off of cancer. On their website, they have meat.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it was a guy. He did an interview with one of them, right? That, like, one of the head people at the cancer thing. Like, and keep in mind, most of them didn't want to talk to him. Now, you know, if somebody got something to hide, what that mean? That is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So most of them didn't want to talk to him. He got an interview with one of them. So he was asking him. He was like, well, how are you guys having meat on your sites? But these studies right here, you know what I'm saying? He pulled up the sheets and all that. He was like, these studies right here, it literally showed meat being linked to cancer. They beating around the bush. They say, well, I'm not answering that question. I didn't think you were here for that kind of interview. They didn't want to answer the question. Right. So then he did it on his own, and then guess what he found, bro? These cancer corporations, like, that's supposed to be killing off cancer, they're literally being funded by the meat companies, the yogurt companies, the cheese companies, like the meat and dairy, like the factories that make meat and dairy. They're putting money into the Cancer Foundation. So what the Cancer Foundation doing? They saying, all right, bet, we gonna fuck with you, bro. We gonna bring them back to your companies by promoting meat and dairy on our websites, even though it's killing the people.
Right.
Literally, bro.
Right.
Like, that's what I was talking about with you earlier, bro. Like, for an old person in America, bro, it's expected from them to be weak, frail, hunched over, dementia, you know what I'm saying, slurred words. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw this lady, Annette Larkins, and plenty of other people who've had like a plant-based diet their whole life, and like they look amazing in old age. They move like, you know what I'm saying?
And
but it's like
supposed to be.
That's how it's supposed to be, bro. But it's like if you put your body through so much bullshit for so long, bro, it's like it's that's what's gonna happen. But that's the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many adults in America from their 30s to 50s on pills, bro, every day, like taking medicine, prescription, like high blood pressure, cholesterol, or diabetes.
Or when you get an injury, they put that shit on you. They put the same shit on.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And it's like it's taking medicine is so normal, and why they do it is because like both industries profit from it. The food that's killing us is profiting from it, and the food that's sending us to the hospital, that medical industry is profiting from it. And it's like they just don't give a fuck. And
it all comes back to America being a capitalist country.
Exactly, bro.
Because that's all they do it for money. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's all done for money. And that was deep. You know what I'm saying? He broke that shit down well. And you want to hit the next topic, or you want to continue a little bit more on that?
Yeah, bro. That's just what it is, bro. And I encourage everybody to look up what it is having a plant-based whole food diet. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's literally how a human is designed to eat.
All right.
So that's that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to touch on it? Go ahead.
You pretty much hit it all. I told you pretty much how I felt about our dietary laws and how we should eat. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like if you can, you know, well, everybody can. If you are willing to, and you hear this, and you're curious, and some of this stuff he just said piqued your interest. You know what I'm saying? Look up Dr. Sebi. I know you know about him. Okay?
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Look up him. He definitely he's a very important, you know what I'm saying, person.
He killed his ass, bro.
Yeah.
Cause it was a saying a long time ago, let thy food be thy medicine, bro. And he was literally curing AIDS, cancer, anything you think of through diet, bro.
Right. And also
killed his ass because he was exposing that shit.
Right. And also, it's a book called How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad. If you ever read that book, I mean, if you ever want to lose, you got a disease or something, and you want to cure that, it literally you can cure any disease you can never be cured ever. It can be cured. The book is called How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad, and that book is very powerful too. I don't really know any Dr. Sebi books. Do you know any?
No, Dr. Sebi has a list though. He has a list of foods that alkaline foods that you should eat.
Right. And also, okay, so you said alkaline. Also with the water, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
our water.
I almost forgot about the water. Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah. Okay, so like I looked up this the water test, right? You saw that too, right? So basically, all the main waters we drink nowadays, all of it, Aquafina, even the shit you think is good for you, like Smart Water.
I hope you about to say it.
What Fiji?
No,
fluoride?
Right, yes, bro. All that shit, every single water company puts fluoride in their water.
Right.
Guess what that's linked to?
What it?
Cancer, bro. It's this lady, Annette Larkin. She was going over it, and fluoride is basically it's a poisonous substance, bro.
Yeah.
And they tell you
ain't fluoride in toothpaste?
Exactly. And on bro, if you have toothpaste, we can go grab that shit, bro. It tells you if you swallow a good amount, please call 911. I swear to God, on the toothpaste, please call your nearby emergency hospital because you're not supposed to be swallowing that.
Yeah.
But they put that in our water, bro.
Yeah.
And guess what they say it's for? Oh, it's for
taste.
your teeth.
No, they say taste too. Well, they say, I don't know about fluoride in particular, but they do say like they put the chemicals and stuff into the water to make it taste better. I don't believe that.
So
neither.
like what it is they say it's for your teeth. Now I don't know about you, bro, but when I drink water, that junk go in my mouth straight down my throat to my stomach, bro. I don't swish around water to clean my teeth before I swallow it, bro. And that's the thing, bro. It's like people just eating that shit up, and I hate.
You don't even question it.
Exactly, bro. Like I was telling my PE teacher at Westlake, and he was just like defending that shit. I'm like, why are you being so
defending
ignorant?
what? The fact the water is not good for you?
No, defending the fact that they put fluoride in the water. He was like, well, look at other countries and look how bad their teeth are. And it kills me when people defend something.
You do realize we have bad teeth as well.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
Get braces.
Like,
we just get braces.
Not say bad teeth, I mean like hygiene-wise. But like, bro, it killed me when somebody defends something that's hurting them, bro. Like, whether that be the education system that we have, fluoride being in our water, the popular food that we eat. It's like, nigga, we need to be saying, you know what I'm saying? We need to be getting off of that. Yet you sitting here defending that shit.
Yeah, we need to look into everything because
that's
just
what I'm
to
saying,
see.
Bro. People don't.
We don't know everything.
Bro. Exactly.
Niggas think they know it all. Though. That's kind of what it is nowadays. When you get a certain age, you know what I'm saying? Niggas get steps.
He was older.
Set in their ways. They think they. How you gonna tell me something, young boy?
Exactly.
Like, I'm supposed to be telling you, know what I'm saying?
And that's another thing with the school system, bro. It's as if you can only learn from someone older than you, bro. You can learn from
anybody,
bro. Anything.
From your little sister. You can learn from anybody,
bro. If somebody more knowledgeable than you on a particular topic, bro,
shut your ass up.
Exactly.
Shut up,
bro. Exactly.
Shut the fuck up,
bro. And it's like people just. Bro, it's sad, bro. Like it's literally like I'm about to buy a water distiller.
What's that?
It's like the most purest.
Filter your shit.
It's not even. It's better than the filter, bro. It's like it makes water in its purest form. Like,
and also, if y'all don't know, look up water tests on YouTube. It actually has a video on YouTube showing you how acidic our water is. You know what I'm saying? And then the more yellow and shit it is the worse it is for us.
Yeah. You need to buy a water distiller, bro, because like all these other filters, they go through osmosis. They don't remove all the parts per million. With a water distiller, it actually turns the water into vapor, takes out all the parts per million, and turn that vapor back into water. And that's literally water in its most purest form, and that's how we're supposed to be drinking it.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Yep. Nothing but facts, big facts. I'm pretty sure niggas don't know that though. That's crazy. A lot of people don't know that. I remember I was showing this girl Nala that, and she did not like. I think it was either Nala. Yeah, it was Nala. I was watching it at the table at school or whatever, and she's like, "What you watching?" And I'm like, I was trying to show her what it was because I want niggas to know. I ain't trying to keep this knowledge in from only me. So I want everybody to give me that, to be up on that. So yeah, I was just showing her how like all the water we think is good for us, how bad it really is for us. I don't know how bad Fiji water is for us, but I'm pretty sure it's not the best water for us to drink. You know what I'm saying? Like the best water for us to drink is probably like
distilled water.
Let's say spring water. That's some pretty good water for you.
Distilled water is the only water a human being is supposed to be drinking because it's water in its purest form.
Or alkaline water. They have alkaline water as well. So. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, hopefully y'all took some away from that. Hopefully I got something from that, cause that's another big thing that people don't think is really killing. Like they think drinking water is, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the right thing, drinking water.
Exactly.
And they don't even be knowing that. Meanwhile, yo ass really
fucking up.
Exactly.
And then like they be like, this is another narrative they try to push. Like they tell you that the sun gives you cancer. Nigga,
the sun is
the
most.
sun is the life force for the earth. You telling me what's keeping me alive? Killing me. And then this is another thing I want to touch on, bro.
What's up?
You know how white people they get
sun like burns.
They get sunburn. They get rashes. You know how their hair is straight.
Yeah.
You know how they hunt and kill animals.
Yeah.
You know how they have sex with animals.
Yeah.
It's this. Bro, we gotta say this out before another one, bro. But basically, bro. White people they're not human all the way. Like, they don't have souls as if we do, bro. Like, I promise,
you heard Deshaun say that shit?
Huh?
Did you hear Deshaun say that shit? Deshaun?
Nah.
He said that shit in the first podcast. I don't know if that was either the first part or the part we didn't release yet, but he was saying the same exact thing that you were saying, but continue.
Bro, it's like, it was studies, bro, and even Asians, it was like, the first race of humans on Earth were black people. Where did they even tell you this in school? Where did people originate? Like humans.
Yeah, Africa.
Mm-hmm. But what they did was, I don't know who they is, but somehow they genetically modified a human,
Be quiet,
an African, and put like, you know what I'm saying, like fucking some type of wolf or a dog or something, bro. And it's like with straight hair, and they made a white person, bro. Like, have you ever smelled a wet white person?
Yeah, smell like dog.
That's no coincidence, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's
you're
like,
right.
even Asian, they said Asian came from some type of money. Guess what the cops say?
No.
I don't know. That's literally the devil, bro. You telling me, now say bro lost his life. I don't know why I just killed him. That's literally the fucking devil, bro.
Yeah. White people got like a natural disdain for black people. You know what I'm saying? It's just something.
And it's like, it's something that's been going on, bro. Like, and it goes to show you like what the sun does to them. Like, the sun literally burns them. You know what I'm saying? Peel their skin off.
Okay, who do you think is gonna be the millionaires of this generation? Like, okay, so we all know that there's gonna be a generation of this. I mean, there's gonna be a wave of new millionaires and successful young talents and stuff like that. And who do you think is gonna, like, I guess, lead the charge basically and start this wave off? You know what I'm saying? With the new, the new innovative thoughts, you know what I'm saying, the new paradigm shifters and stuff and whatnot. And for one, I think it's gonna, whatever it is, it's gonna have something to do with technology, obviously, because everything nowadays, everything is going towards that. There's no more, like, the TV is gonna be extinct soon. We're not gonna have TVs, or we're not gonna have cable because we're not using that. All we're gonna have is everybody's gonna have some type of electronic device where they can. You're gonna need Wi-Fi still, obviously, but wherever the current technology world is right now, we're gonna keep advancing, and we're gonna some I don't know. People say it's gonna be flying cars and shit like that. I don't know how far we're gonna go. Matter of fact, it's probably already got some flying cars out here. We ain't seen them yet, but you know what I'm saying? Probably some already out here. But anyways, I just want to know, like, who do y'all think? And it's an open I guess dialogue, open conversation for anybody that want to answer it. Who do y'all think would be the next millionaires? Don't say you if you ain't putting the work in either, because you have to be putting some type of effort in and putting in some type of work in order to say that. But yeah, man, what's your 2 cents on that? Like, what do you think?
I think the millionaires are going to be it's definitely going to have something to do with the internet. Whether you selling sources or selling products, services. When I say services, I mean, like, it's people that sell like software, or they develop software, become rich. Having like different online stores, like, you heard of affiliate marketing, drop shipping. Yeah, bro, like, the millionaires are gonna be like, it's kind of hard to say, bro.
I asked somebody else the same question, and they gave me this answer. They was like, they think the millionaires is gonna be these righteous the righteous people of today. You know, people that can tell you, that can fucking go, they can say the whole history and from the beginning of time to now. They can recite everything and tell you exactly how it happened. And you know what I'm saying, and not break a sweat, because them people right there, people that you were saying that be on YouTube telling you all this crazy shit about the world and stuff. People like that, that's the righteous people. I know y'all probably ever heard of red pill before. No, but anyways, I'm pretty sure somebody having that's watching or listening right now. But anyways, people, I feel the same way. I feel like people that's righteous, people that's righteous and that's been feeding the people knowledge and stuff like that. I feel like they're the new wave of millionaires. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of 19 Keys. I'm always quoting him. I'm always quoting 19 Keys. He actually don't want to give me that answer. He was telling me the righteous people, the people that they're very, very intelligent, But in the past, they was always broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? How can you be so smart and know all this shit, but you're broke? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't that smart if you can't, you know what I'm saying, use that intelligence to go, you know what I'm saying, figure out how to make some real money. And I understand, I feel them on that. So I definitely feel like the people of the future, the millionaires, because it's so easy nowadays to market yourself and to give out content and charge for content. Nowadays, it's so accessible for everybody to do that. It makes it easier for the people that's considered, I guess, righteous or spiritual. Those people that actually sit here and motivate people and inspire people and feed their brains. Those guys, those paradigm shifters. Those people are going to be the next wave of millionaires. And also, like, I want to give a honorable mention to my partner, my partner Jaden. This man has a full running. He said he got 2 or 3, but I only know 1. He has a full running business at our age. He's our age. He has his own business already. You know what I'm saying? Got good credit and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of shit that you're gonna need if you're trying to hit. You know, trying to be on that type of wave, the billionaire wave or millionaire wave. And that's definitely what I feel like everybody should strive for. Even if you don't want to be a millionaire, if you just want to be just, you know, okay, you know what I'm saying, get enough money to I guess, be okay and not be starving, that's okay too. Because everybody don't have those dreams of being, I guess, well off, which is fine. If you just want enough money to have enough to buy yourself some food, you know what I'm saying, have fun every once in a while, that's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to know, like, who do y'all think would be the next wave of millionaires, and who do y'all think, like, and how are they gonna do it, like, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got anything to add.
Nah, that was it.
That's pretty much it. All right.
What was the next one?
The next one. Did we cover all your 3 topics? Okay, so I think we got one more for you. We talked about food.
Black people.
Okay, so what about black people? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I made this tweet, right? And it was basically saying that our ancestors were forced here, brought here against their will, went through slavery, then Jim Crow, and now us, the descendants are Hampton, Marcus Garvey. People don't even know who that is. Like, they've all been killed, bro, because they were trying to, you know what I'm saying?
I agree 100%.
So it's like, you need to, folks just, and it's like, it's the main problem is ignorance. That's the main problem, because once people find out what's going on, that'll create enough, like, all right, I want to change this shit. But, like, we don't have that.
Right.
And, like,
I don't know the exact number, but, like, I think it's like 70% or it's something crazy like that. Single mothers, black single mothers. And that's another one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because people don't think that's important, you know what I'm saying? Having both parents in the home.
So, look, bro, this is the tweet.
What's up?
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Black dads are the most involved in their children's lives more than any other racial group of fathers.
Yeah, that's wrong. That's wrong.
More than any other racial group. They said, stop pushing this stereotype because it's false. And then look, somebody made this bullshit ass chart, right? It says, and then for y'all that can't see, it's Hispanic, white, and black. And then look, the categories are fed or ate meals with children daily. For Hispanic, they got 63%, white, they got 73%, and black, they got 78%. Another category is bathe, diapered, or dressed daily. Hispanic is 45%, white is 60%, black is 70%. Anything that you could think of, how a dad would spend time with their kid, I guess they recorded it. So yeah, My thing is, you really think somebody running around and collected data, asking people, did you? This is literally off the chart. Did you read to your child daily? And black people went into that. Look, they got a dash for Hispanics, so I guess 0 Hispanics in the world read to their children. 3% of white dads do, and on here it says 7% of black dads do. So it's like they played with their children daily, bathed their children, fed their children, and blacks are winning in all categories on this chart, bro. And I went in on it, ignorant ass, bro, because like you really finna believe this stupid ass, made up ass shit, bro. Like I'm not even going off of, like I said, books, media, whatever. Like I'm going off of me personally, bro. Like me
actually been around black people.
Exactly, bro.
You're not finna sit here and tell me
exactly,
some
bro.
bullshit.
It's not a stereotype.
You're not finna piss on me and tell me it's right.
Exactly, bro. What the fuck? Like I'm like, bro. All I gotta do is look around. Like I swear, bro. Most of my friends just live with their mom.
Right, and that's unfortunate, dog. That's very unfortunate because you need both. You need
that's
both
to
become a the man you want to be. I mean, you don't have to have both. People are doing it without both. But yeah, that's my little sister. But anyways, yeah, you definitely do not need both. You can definitely function without both. I just feel like it would be a little bit harder because I feel like every young man that's growing up without a father, he's gonna have some type of what's the word I'm looking for? He's gonna have some type of something that's you're gonna tell something's kind of off with him. Like you're gonna be like you're gonna look at him and you're gonna be like he might do something that throw you off. And you're like you don't know that or you don't do that, and you just gonna and that's gonna be the thing the kids to let you know that they didn't have a dad at home.
Like I feel like I learned a lot of things so late. Like I learned how to change a tire. Like
yeah, you supposed to learn how to do certain
like,
shit.
How to change a tire.
Certain shit. I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't even know how to change a tire. I'm 18.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's some manly shit.
But
bro.
now it's on me at this point. I can go learn that. Like,
right.
I don't,
you know what I'm saying?
I can blame it on my dad.
But it's like, nigga, had I had a dad, I would have been knowing how to do that. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to change when I was probably like 16, 17. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know how to catch SmartA. Fucking what else, bro? It was a lot of like
manly shit. You
supposed to know how to do that. My dad never showed me, bro.
All right, and that's very unfortunate. People these days, a lot of people these days do not respect their dads. Even if he wasn't there for you as a kid, you still have to respect him. It don't matter. You have to get over that hurt, whatever hurt you got. And I don't understand people that maybe they never met their dad before, and then they have the chance to meet them, and they don't even want to meet them. Like I don't care. He should have been mine when I was young. I don't care now. Like nah, nigga. Like if you meet them,
tissue papers out in there.
Yeah, if you meet them right now, you can probably figure out certain shit that's going on with yourself that you never knew. Like people got so many things like mentally fucked up with them, and they don't know where this shit come from because their mom ain't like that. There's some shit that your dad got. You know what I'm saying? And because you don't want to meet your dad, you can't. You don't know where this shit come from. You don't know how to correct it. A lot of shit that's in me right now that I can see in me, I see in my parents as well. You know what I'm saying? Like there's shit that I do, and I be like, you know what? I get that from my dad. Or shit that I do, I be like, you know what? My mom do that. You know what I'm saying? And me knowing my mom and my dad the way I do, I can see certain shit that I do and correct them, and because I see what they did. And that's how you have to know your parents. You have to get to know your parents, whether you like them or not. But yeah, I definitely feel like you missed my whole little.
No, I heard you in there.
Okay, you missed my. Okay, you got it. Okay, but yeah, man, I feel like that's very important. Even if he was not there for you when you was young, that do not matter. If he's trying to be in your life now, you know what I mean? Talk to him. Get to know him. Cause like I don't have a perfect dad. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. All right, we don't got perfect dads. We ain't living no Hustable family, no Cosby family. We ain't got that. But that wasn't in your life and you a male, you should make sure, you should fucking 10 times, you should make sure you're in your kid's life. You should be on that shit like to the T because you know how that shit was for you. You know how it affected you. So it's only right. So it's only right that you definitely be on it if you didn't have that in your life. It's just straight up like that. if your dad did certain shit that you didn't like, maybe he I don't know what bad dads do, lie on you, I don't know, or beat you. I don't know. I ain't have a dad that beat me, so I don't know like what. I
ain't have a dad. Period.
Okay. That's crazy. That's fucked up.
Dad never like.
You never seen.
Only time I saw my dad growing up, even like now, still like when I get into it with my mom and she dropped me off over there, like I still to this day, I can't get a feel for like who he is, bro, because I only see him when I'm going through with my mom. Like,
so when y'all over there, you don't even try to talk, like see what the fuck.
It ain't nothing to talk about. Like, it's crazy.
What you mean, nigga? You can't at least get to know him. Like, yo, bro, what you do for a living?
What I'm saying. No, bro, this is what I'm saying. Like the nigga, he does, like, he try to push that hard dad narrative because, like, I'll get in trouble at my mom's house and, like, he'll just be a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, like, nigga, I don't even want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, not even that, but it's like, it's no room to even have a conversation to get to know one another, bro. Because he always be on that trying to be hard shit. You know what I'm saying?
You mean like hard as far as
hard
like,
on me type
oh, hard
shit.
Okay, strict
like,
parent. Okay.
Yeah, like trying to be like, and it's like that's the only like any words that come out of his mouth when I'm over his house is like trying to be strict.
It's a little late for that, buddy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a little late for that, my nigga.
I'm 18 years old, bro. Like I feel like if we do develop a relationship, it'll be like on some partnership, bro. Cause all that dad shit, bro. Like I've never seen somebody as a father to me, and like the closest one was my mom's friend, like her childhood friend. And like that's the only nigga like I guess I'll just take shit from. You know what I'm saying? Like he got that space, but like nobody else, bro. Cause like I've never had that. You know what I'm saying? I never called a nigga daddy. You know what I'm saying? That don't sound right coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, I don't think no nigga should be calling no nigga daddy, even if he is your daddy. But anyways, yeah, that's very crazy. That's crazy as hell, man. My situation personally, I actually had a dad for a lot of my life, I would say. But I guess it's a typical type of like situation where like your dad is in and out your life. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe your mom and dad are together, so now he's back. You know what I'm saying? Or when I was young, they won together, so he won around. So it was like that for the most part, on and off, on and off, on and off. So there's periods in my time where I did have my dad, and there's times where I didn't have my dad. And I definitely feel like that definitely affected our relationship as a whole, because now he probably thinks that whatever my mom tell us about him is pretty much how we would view him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that makes sense as well, because you know how you have those.
Yeah, because like if you're with one parent most of the time,
right?
That's how it be.
Exactly. And if one parent is giving you a lot of information about this one person and telling you all this like crazy shit and fucked up shit that he's done and he's did, you're gonna be like, really? Like, is that really how it went? Or that's, what I'm saying? That's why, as a kid, that's what you think. But obviously, there's always two sides to a story. So as adults now, young adults, we should definitely realize that and recognize that. So as far as my dad, though, yeah, like I was saying, my dad was in and out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this is a big impact on kids too. If your parents argued a lot, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have parallels to how your parents dealt with each other. So if they always argued a lot or whatever the case may be, you may do the same thing with your girl or whatever the case may be. Well, I haven't done that. I don't know about you. Like, do you think your mom's relationships affected you in that way to the point where you now get with a girl and you're doing certain shit or doing similar shit that they did when they was together?
Nah, cause I try to
be different.
Not different, unaffected by what's going on around me. Like I've always tried to like have my own opinion of things, own way of going about situations, and that plays a big role as to like why like I know some of the shit I know, and like
okay, so you don't even think like all right, my mom for instance, like my mom was never the lovey-dovey type of mom, so she never really like Like, I know she loved me because she used to make sure I ate. You know what I'm saying? I know she loved me because she used to make sure I had clothes every year, or I had shit I needed every year. That's how I knew my mom loved me. She didn't have to tell me, "Oh, I love you. You know, I love you. I love you." 1,000 times for me to get that in my head. And I feel like that's why I'm like this now. When I'm with females and I'm with girls, I'm not the most passionate person. Like, I don't really know how to express my feelings a lot of the time because I ain't never had it done to me. So I'm not really big on like hugging and shit like that. I mean, I obviously I hug girls and shit, but I'm not like, I don't have to do that. Like, that's not something that's just in me because I wasn't raised like that.
Yeah. See, like with me, like I know exactly what you're saying, bro, and I see what you're saying. So like with me, my mom was always the type to say it, but I didn't feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel as though like the things she would do and like the things she would say, like outside of the fact that she loved me, like I just didn't receive that, bro. And it was like she was trying to like buy me gifts or just keep saying it was like I wasn't getting that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Through her actions. Well, not actions, but like, what's the word?
Like lack of action, if that makes sense. Like, all right, so prime example. Like with the way I want to eat, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't. Well, we're not even gonna say like the way I want to eat, like as if she makes other food. Like my mom doesn't even cook, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like what I've noticed is if somebody prepares food for me, bro, or like not even just cook it, but like just make sure I got food, bro. Like I get this feeling in my chest, like damn, like I love that shit, bro. Cause like my mom.
You love somebody who feeds you. I'm sorry.
Not even. I just love the gesture that somebody took time out of their day to like just make sure I ate. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like my mom, she just, bro, like I've never met a family where the mom didn't cook. So like for the longest, I'm thinking this, bro.
She don't buy groceries and shit like that.
Bro, when she does go to the grocery store, she buys bullshit. She buys bread. I swear to God, the same thing every time. Bread, peanuts, lunch meat, cheese, cereal, milk, water, yogurt, Cheez-Its, fruit snacks, and bananas or apples. And if I don't eat it, that shit'll go old every time. And like she will re-up on the same shit. Like if I experimented with it, bro. Like one time, no, a lot of times I wouldn't eat bananas. The bananas will go old. She'll go to the grocery store, buy some more bananas, throw the old bananas out, and keep doing it. Mm-hmm. Like she literally, and it's crazy because like her mom didn't do that. Mm-hmm. Her grandma didn't do that because my grandma and great grandma, they cooked. Mm-hmm. So it's like, why are you like this? You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I'm thinking for a long time. Nigga, yes, bro. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking for a long time this is normal. You know what I'm saying? But I started going over my friend's house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this shit not right, bro. Like, everybody's mom that I met cooked to some extent, bro. Right. And I mean, she doesn't do that. And
a lot of young parents don't cook. I'm gonna say that. A lot of young parents these days don't cook. Like I know some people that eat out every day.
Exactly. And that's what we were doing, bro. McDonald's, Waffle House, Zaxby's, Dairy Queen. I know every restaurant in the 10-mile radius for me. Everywhere I go because like that's all that we eat every day. And like now it's to the point where she don't even buy me food, bro. She don't even provide me with food. Like I'm buying my own food now and shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that's fucked up. Like yeah, I'm 18, but like I'm still living in your house, bro. Like I'm stacking my money up to get out.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And this shit been going on, bro. It's not since I'm just 18, bro.
Right.
Like she been stopped buying me food, bro. So it was like, not only are you providing me with bullshit food, you know what I'm saying? But now it's to a point where you're not even doing that no more.
Exactly. Not even doing a minimum.
You know what I'm saying? So like that shit like hit me like, damn. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's a lot of like personal shit, like as far as like why it is the way it is between us. But goddamn, yeah, that shit go deep, bro. We'll have a private convo about that.
Do you think that has any effect on you on how you deal with women?
How you deal with girls?
Cause I think I don't know how you deal with women particularly, but I'm saying like I think it plays a role. I don't know what role it plays. Maybe because she's like that now, you make sure the girl you get with or the girl you know what I'm saying, you make sure she has those qualities.
And that's another thing, bro. I realized that I just came to the realization like 2 nights ago, bro. Everything that I thought I would want out of a girl or anybody, I can literally do and manifest for myself.
Yeah, you don't need a girl. You don't need a girl.
Like you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't need.
Even though I'm a traditionalist, so I definitely want a wife that cooks and cleans and take care of the kids while I go provide. That's my type.
But it's
that's what I want.
I feel as though I can do anything, whether that be love, support, fun. Like I can do all of that on my own, and it's like that's the problem. Like people grow up thinking that they need to depend on somebody else to receive that kind of love. But like I was just sitting down thinking, bro, like it's only been one other friend of mine that saw things like how I do as far as like girls, you know what I'm saying? Like I've always had like a particular look with females, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really change like I hit like 11th grade, you know what I'm saying? Like for the longest, bro, like females, I ain't gonna say I couldn't get them, but it was just like I cannot explain it, bro. Like that nigga.
You couldn't relate.
Not relate. It was just.
You know how to conversate with them.
No, it wasn't that. It was just.
You converse. That's not a word.
I couldn't take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Or like something about me.
That's a big
pushed
thing.
Girls away. You know what I'm saying? And it's
something
like
you were doing subconsciously that subconsciously.
No, and this is what I'm saying. Like it like all these years, it took me. I just realized this shit like 2 nights ago, bro. So like what I realized is, for the longest it's been like that. Like I've been pushing girls away, but like then it turned into like say high school, like 9th grade. I couldn't catch feelings for the girls that I was talking to, and then like 10th grade, from then on out, every single girl that I've talked to, like. They just stop hitting me up. Like, they'll just, like, not text back or not call back. So, that shit got me thinking, like, why is that? And, like, I realized, because, like I said, I watch a lot of people on YouTube, read up on a lot of people, and a lot of prominent men who put their time and energy into certain things. Like, I wish I remember that quote Nikola Tesla said verbatim. But basically, he was saying that, like, when someone has a burning desire or, you know what I'm saying, some type of passion for, or, like, when someone fulfilled their role to play in society for the fullest, they, like, things that appeal to most people don't appeal to them. Prime example, a wife. Like, Nikola Tesla, bro, is a great example of this. Like, he never had a wife or he married, you know what I'm saying, or never had, like, a kid. And he was saying the reason was because, like, he was so content with the way his life was. Like, most of his life, bro, or his days, rather, he was, you know what I'm saying, like, not experimenting, but inventing things. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't even know who Nikola Tesla is, bro. Nikola Tesla is, like, the greatest...
Innovator?
Like, no, not innovator. The greatest inventor of the modern era, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that really invented the light bulb, patented the AC current. And it's like he has so many layouts, you know what I'm saying, that we still are using today. You know what I'm saying? He died 100 years ago.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like history has suppressed him, and we're not even going to get into those type of reasons. But it's like his life was his work, you know what I'm saying? Like how he contributed back to society. He was very much content with that. And like I see with, and not only him, but it's been a lot of men like that. And like I see that with me. I feel as though I have a role to play, but it's like the only thing with me, I have it kind of figured out, but it's like I haven't full-fledged figured it out yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm only 18.
You talking about your purpose?
Exactly, like how my role is to be played and fulfilled in today's time.
Okay.
And it's like when I tie it back to females, it's like I realize that one, I have a role to play. Two, that I can anything that I ever wanted from a female, like whether that be love, sex, fucking cooking or whatever, I can literally do on my own. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that shit made me realize like females, for me in particular, are not a necessity, bro. And like once I realized that, I'm like, damn, like, and I just went down. I made a list, you know what I'm saying? But like it was like I thought I needed her for this, and I was like, damn, like, I can do this for my damn self.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like once you develop that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna cap like this shit was just easy, but like once you like transition over to the mindset like you can have self-love and that can feel just as good as coming from within you than another person, like then you will like level up and like you will be prominent, you know what I'm saying? Like any, and I ain't gonna,
and that's gonna make people love you.
Exactly, but
other folks see that you have that type of love for yourself, they're gonna start loving you. They're gonna see them qualities.
Say like a girl, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I already made up in my mind, bro. I'm not gonna, I don't want to say chase. Like basically, bro, it'll be times where I'll go to my be like, I'm finna get smoked, or go to a party, I'm finna get smoked, party or pool party, I'm finna get smoked. Like I'm not about to do that no more, bro. Like I'm no longer about to chase or pursue females because like I'm straight on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need, it's literally nothing that I need from you that I can't do for myself. So it's like, say a girl like engage or, you know what I'm saying, approach me or pursue me, whatever, like I'll engage, but all that like trying to keep you with me and all that shit, bro, like I'm not about to be doing that because like I said, I'm good on my own. Like looking back on me personally, like every girl that I've ended up talking to like since 10th grade, they just stopped fucking with me, bro. Like literally. And it's like, it's so funny because like it's a recurring pattern like every single time. Like, and like that's why I say it has something to do with like the universe, bro. And like I talked about this with my nigga Jalen, bro. Like we had like a deep conversation about this. Like he's the only other person ever that I met that like see where I'm coming from 100% with this, because like it's something about girls and me that just it, you know what I'm saying? Like every time months go down the line and like I ask them, well damn, like why ain't hit me up, or ooh, like why, like I'll be expecting an answer like you disrespected me and ain't like that, or you said something about this topic and I didn't agree with it, or just any concrete reason, bro. And I swear to God, every single girl that I've asked that to, they either say, well, you stop talking to me, which is bullshit, or they'll be like, they'll just beat around the bush, bro, or like if not those two, they'll just ignore me completely and won't answer the question. So it's like, it's something, bro. Like, and for the longest, I'm thinking like, damn, like what am I doing wrong, or like what is it about me? And then, bro, I'm just thinking, bro, it ain't shit wrong with me, bro. It's just, that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? If a girl can't give you, not even just a girl, but like, say in any situation, in anybody, if somebody can't give you a concrete reason as to, for prime example, why they start fucking with you, or like why this situation is the way it is, that just lets you know like that's how it's supposed to be, bro. And like everything happens for a reason, bro. Like, and I'm realizing that with the people that I'm meeting, it's like the direction I want to go in life, bro. It's like as soon as I graduated high school, it's like everything started falling into place. Like the people I met, the places I started going to, the properties I've been working at. Like I'm literally manifesting like what it is that I've been wanting to do since I started like this little journey, quote unquote. So like females, like realizing that like females aren't what to me they are to most people, like that was a big realization for me. Like I said, I just made that like 2 days ago. So like we're gonna touch back like in a year and like see what happens like from there.
That's powerful though. That's very, very powerful. I definitely feel like that's very important for a man to have that self, like you said, self-love, but also just that self-restraint. You know what I'm saying? Because some niggas can't resist pussy. I know niggas that can't resist pussy. You know what I'm saying? I've never been that.
And it's like you don't need that, bro. Like I stopped jacking off. I started doing all that, bro. And it's like you literally build up and it's like we teens right now, man. So that shit hard, bro. But it's like I promise, bro. Like I've learned how to use that build up and apply it into different ways so I can be productive, bro. Like that shit is crazy, bro. Like damn, like I wish I could like.
That's powerful.
explain fully like what I mean by like how you can get like look this up on YouTube. It's called sex energy, bro. And it's like if you keep wasting that shit, like you know what I'm saying. If you gon' fuck, you know what I'm saying, by all means, but like jacking off. You know what I'm saying? That shit, it's not the move, bro, because like you're not only letting go like testosterone, but it's like a literal energy in you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you learn how to convert that into your everyday life, your everyday tactics, or the skill, the trade that you're in, it's like you'll notice like you become way more productive. And like that's what I've done.
Facts. Cause everybody knows after they bust a nut, they want to go to sleep.
Exactly.
So shit. That's facts.
That's how it is. So
you want to end it right there?
Yeah.
Got anything else you want? That was a dope.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, @BobB.
@BobB_. Y'all know where to find me at. And this was like your third episode of Dumb Smartasses. It was probably our best one so far. Yeah. Minus all the little distractions with my little sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut all that out probably. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can cut some of it off. But anyway, that's pretty much it for us today. And we'll be back with y'all next week.